Welcome back to Banished. We've expanded our town a little bit, so we added two more houses, but we have six more ready to go. Whenever we want to hit that button, we added a bridge so that we can get to some new lands. We are stockpiling some more materials. I didn't quite finish that goal of last video. That was one that was kind of added on the fly, but that would make the video a little bit too long. So what we're gonna do now is focus on getting some more people into this town. Maybe even double the number that we have. So let's try to do that. Double this episode, the number of people we have, and then try to get our materials, a lot more materials than what we have at the moment. Even though we may not need it, let's just have it ready. So we're going to double the amount of people that we do have, which will be very easy, and then start the expansion across the river. Start the expansion across the river, double the amount of people we have, increase our resources. So, definitely to increase our resources, what we want to do is have a forester. Another forester will always increase resources. So we're probably going to put one here with the hunter. But first things first is let's clear out the area where the hunter is. But all we're going to do is clear out the stone and clear out the iron. The hunter does not need stone or iron to hunt. All he needs is animals, and animals need trees. So if we clear all of that out, more trees will grow. More trees will grow, more animals will flourish in that area. So we're also going to stick the forester near there, or we actually might move him down here just to be a little bit more away, because he also cuts down trees. I'm not sure if that's going to be a big issue for that. He could probably be right next to there, but here might just give us a little bit more room. So we might move him off to the side of it, but still, same deal. That will definitely give us enough stone and iron to last a while. So how many people do we have that we want to double from? That's another thing. So we have 18 people and we want to double that. We're going to be getting quite a few people. About 34 people is what we want to get to. Whether we're going to hit that this episode, I do not know. Well, let's double this number, but as a whole. So we'll have 34 people total as in adults and children, because the children will take a while to grow, and I might not want to do an episode for 40 minutes. So let's go ahead and have them do their thing. We need wood, so let's just cut down the area where we're going to add the forester, because he will replant it. Might take him a while too, but we need that wood to be able to do that. I'm going to cancel the gather of this. We'll have that later. The other side will be more important because they can still work and function. They just won't function as impressively as they would if that was clear, but we'll clear this so that we can have more people functioning at one time, and someone grew up into an adult. Irving. So I'm gonna, while they're doing that, check up on these families, just so they're not producing too much. So we have one child, that is decent. They'll probably have two more. This family is full, so they probably won't have any more. This family is full, they probably won't have any more. This family's full, this family's full, and this family is almost full. But he's almost a laborer as well. So what's gonna happen is, it's a math equation for how it works. If they're young enough, so they'll have children. If their children turn 10, they will disappear into another house and make their own family with another child from another family. So what it's going to do is going to take two away from here, so only be two people in this house, and you get two people in this house. Now people think that these people will have children and then they'll grow up. Of course they will, but what they don't understand is these people will have more children again. So these 4 people can quickly turn into, so they'll have about 3 children each afterwards. So that's be 4 people together, and then another 6. 4 people turns into 10. That's more than double, so... Adding too many houses at once can kill ya. So, I guess just looking at each household, it's 4 per each household. I might be wrong. I really could be wrong. Wow, they all grew up. But it's going to be, on average, from what I've seen from my playthroughs, is about 4 per each household. So since we got 8 people to work, I'm going to finish popping these guys off. That sounded kind of weird. And allow them to clear that out. I want these guys to have another child. Once they do, I'm going to start production on more stuff. So winter hit. Food is not an issue. We are filling this up quite nicely. I'm going to add another forester's cabin. And allow them to do their thing. I think we might hit our goal quite quickly, especially once this pops up. Our goal is going to be hit for doubling it. We actually might hit 34 right there if we do this quick enough. If we start this early enough, but I don't want to start too early and then screw myself over. Okay. I'm going to put a priority on this just so they clear it out and start it, so it will be done in time. There you go. Clear that rock out of there. What is low? Is that wood? Firewood is low. So he is working on getting that cut for us so that we can survive the winter. These guys are actually working on getting us some firewood. So I think we're set for the time being. They still have to remove a couple more things, but they are working on removing those things. We're about to get a lot of workers once this pops up. But it'll probably be a little bit before they actually come, but no. They had another child! Alrighty. So, the breeding begins. 2 builders. They actually could build this too. What are they going to work on first? Can I prioritize this? I know it really does, it prioritizes the laborers. I'm not sure about the builders. It sure does. Once they finish that, I'm going to prioritize the bridge over here. And then they can start working on the houses. So the houses will be built and they'll start expanding my people. Why I can start the production on new food sources and stuff like that. Let's go take a look at what they're doing here. So we're just zooming in a little bit. I'm going to add how many builders can be on this? 2. So I'm not going to worry about adding another one. Just going to let them do their thing. It's 82% complete. 84, 85, 86. Whoever that is working is a trooper. You're going to finish it off. Done. All right, now it's time to move the priority to this bridge. They are working like there is no tomorrow. Which, you know, I mean, they're banished. They're trying to survive. Ultimately, if you want a happy ending, you can start the game, get 2 food sources, and just let them live. Let them eat. Get a gatherer's hut. 2 or 3 gatherer's huts, make everyone in town gather, and I mean, they'll survive. They'll live. But they'll never have friends. They'll be that small community for the rest of their lives. Alright, so what I want to do is get a hunter's cap. So I really want that leather. That's going to be amazing for trading. I'm going to put it a little bit farther up, just so that I can start my town and kind of build up off without disturbing too much here. We'll probably put a forester here, so that he'll just replant this whole area that looks kind of barren. I have to remove a tree, don't I? Man, they are building those houses quick. They're also working on this, so I am pleased. Put a priority on that so that the guys can get on it early. Probably should have waited on production of this one and moved that over to here first. But you know what? It is what it is. You don't plan right, stuff happens. But this is closer to here. That'll help my resource pile definitely go up. We had some people grow up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on duty. So we can put 2 more people as these loggers. One cool thing to notice is assign more people to the cabins. What it does is assign them to all the cabins that you do have. So I could build one up there, then click up one here, and then the ones that want to work up there will work up there. The ones closest to the houses, the people will occupy first. Because if you're going to work, you're going to want to go to work to the closest one. They have the same mentality. So we have 3 of them here. We have 3 of them here. So we have enough for 1 in each. Hunter's cabin, we have 4 of 4. We are maxed out in everything, as in how many people can work there, which is nice. What you want to keep is, I like keeping at least 5 laborers just in case, because some of them will in the future start dying of old age, and then if you have laborers, they'll automatically be replaced by one of your laborers, so that's kind of cool to have. But once that's established, we will have 5 laborers. We will probably have 2 or 3 builders, which will be moved from the 8 laborers to the 3 builders, and we will not give them any jobs whatsoever. So every time we go above 5 laborers, then we will start assigning them to new jobs, just so that we stay ahead of the game, because deaths will happen. We will need to have replacements rather than me. You could always go and assign them the replacements themselves, but it's easier just to have a system in place to allow it to automatically do it, or else sometimes you'll forget and then your production just goes down a little bit, which may not hurt you that much, but sometimes that can be the problem of if you win or lose, if you starve or not, because your production went down in a crucial moment. It happens. You just gotta be prepared. It's one of those things where you can say it might not happen, but then it does. Firewood is low. Not too worried about firewood. We actually have 1 person working here. I'm kind of surprised that someone chose to run up there and work rather than just staying here. I'm going to cancel the removal of that. We'll get that stone right there, though. And we will get, I'm afraid to stick another log cabin up there. I'm using all my resources. You know, I always had 3 in my other playthroughs, which was actually really good. The amount of logs that I got was outstanding. Let's put a priority on that. And once we fill that out, we'll call it done for those for a long time. And we'll add some more as we go, but those will not be in importance. Now we have quite a bit of laborers, so they can gather materials if we're running low on them, and logs is going to be one of them. What we'll probably do is put them to work in these foresters' cabins instead of actually making them log out these areas. That will definitely help. So, boom. So that is maxed out. Both loggers' cabins are. That's definitely going to help on production of logs rather than us having to go out and cut down trees ourselves. So we'll get to the point, usually I'm going to say once you get 4 loggers cabins in most scenarios, if they go into 1 stockpile, you don't have to worry about cutting down trees for wood anymore. Loggers will take care of it. One thing I want to do is also just increase the efficiency that I'm already at. Getting a teacher's school will definitely help your efficiency increase. Just educating your nerds. So let's go ahead and do that. So we get a schoolhouse. Where would a schoolhouse look? Right here. Yeah, I like that idea. We're kind of moving our town closer to this bridge, it looks like, and then they'll probably move right across the bridge. We're running low on logs. Well, we got more people working on logs. This needs to grow before they can cut some more down, because when I say we, I mean I manually cut down this forest, and they're just replanting it for us. And then we need to get rid of some of these stones so that more trees will grow. Stones just take the place of where trees can potentially grow. And same thing with this logger's cabin. They're going to have to replant some of these trees in the area. That's what they're going to do. So the production of logs will be slow a couple of seasons until those trees get grown up full. I am going to spend all of my resources, as in resources I mean people, to be the loggers and whatnot, because they're going to be, instead of me going out and collecting logs, they're going to be the ones doing that. It's going to hurt for a couple of seasons, but in the long run, it's going to be a big improvement. So we have one person to do the work for us. He has put down the foundation for everything, so we're going to make him a builder, and he is going to go straight to work on that and finish that for us. And we're going to see what happens in the next episode. So we are going to stop here. We didn't really get as much resources as I wanted to in this session, but we did actually get more than we had before. So we have more stone and iron than anything. But I think in the next couple of seasons, that wood pile will be where I want it to be. But we did go across. We did get our hunters' cabins. We did get a lot of new people, and we I didn't check the number, but I'll check that at the beginning of the next episode. But I'm pretty sure we hit that goal of 34 people. Maybe not all the way grown up, but definitely, I think we overdid it. But we're gonna have to put some more food sources in there soon. But thank you guys for watching. Next one will be up soon, I do hope, and I'll see you guys in the next one.